Good morning, everybody. So, I'm going to do another dyeing experiment. Most of you know this as goldenrod. I have always been into dyeing fibers. I actually, once upon a time, called myself a fiber artist because I love dyeing fibers naturally and with synthetic dyes. I like spinning, weaving, you name it. Love raw wool from the sheep. We'll scour wool and process it. So I decided to take this into paper. So what I'm going to do today is put this in this pot here, and I'm going to let it simmer for about an hour. Bring it to a boil, then you bring it down for about an hour, and then I'm going to let it sit overnight. Now, normally when I would dye wool with goldenrod, I would have to mordant my wool, and what the mordant does, it actually allows the fiber to take up the color of the dye better. And what I would use is alum, and I have some alum, and back in the day they used to use alum for pickling. When they would make pickles, the alum would keep the cucumbers crisp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to experiment. I am going to, once this dye is completed, when the color extraction is done, I'm going to treat some papers with alum. It's an alum water mixture. I'm going to treat the paper with that and then dip it in the dye with the goldenrod. Then I'm going to try the paper without the alum and see what kind of difference we get. So hopefully you'll enjoy watching this as we progress and see how it comes out. So I'm going to let this go now. I'm going to go ahead and get it going. And then tomorrow, once this is done, I'll record the rest of the process and see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, so here is the goldenrod after it was boiled and sat. Actually, this sat for a couple days. There's some reflection of my cabinets here, but anyway, that's the yellow color of the goldenrod after it's been simmered and sat for a couple of days. So now I'm going to go ahead and start dyeing some paper. Good morning, everybody. Okay, so last night I spent the night, well, up until midnight, dyeing papers. These are the results of the goldenrod. It actually sat longer than a day. I just didn't have time to get to it. But I wanted to share with you how beautiful the colors came out on this. I didn't end up using alum because I couldn't find it. I know I've seen it. I looked for it. I couldn't find it. But in all honesty, I didn't really need it. The papers took to the goldenrod beautifully. So here's some CD sleeves I did. I did a couple coffee filters. I did some envelopes. Skipped a little corner there. I did some glassine envelopes. And I did all this with that handful that I showed earlier in the video of the goldenrod with basically like a soup pot with water. Brought it to a boil, let it simmer, and then I let it sit for a couple days. It actually sat for a few days, but this was the result. I'm not sure if the camera's picking up on the color, but I got some weird speckling, and that's because a couple of my cookie sheets, they're old and it's metal exposed, so the metal reacted to the dye. But oh my gosh, this is actually tracing paper. Oh my god, I love the crinkle sound. But anyway, that's what I did last night till about midnight. That's the final result. So if you're into this fun, look at that one. Oh my gosh, that one's like my favorite. But it's like a full array of shades of colors of yellow. It is like the most beautiful buttery yellow. Sorry, not sure if my camera's picking up on that tone, but oh my goodness, it is absolutely beautiful. So if you have some time and you want to play around with some natural dyeing, goldenrod is wonderful. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Bye.